There's no sound. See, there's no sound. Okay, let me see. Let me see. She say there's no sound here. I'm trying to, there's no sound. How come there's no sound? Let me check if everything is perfect. Okay, let me see if everything's perfect. I'm trying to, there's no sound. How come there's no sound? Let me check if everything is perfect. Oh, Porsche Art is here in the building. She said, Mtwana, there's no sound, but hey, now I can hear you. Oh, we can hear you right now. That's Pumzilla right there. Okay. So let me say something, right? You can see right there me and my beautiful grandma, so I dedicate all this session today to her. Okay. She the one who raised me, by the way. You can see there that I'm a grandma's baby. I'm a grandma's baby. So, now we can hear you. I see you there. I see everybody. Porsche Ada, I'm always grateful to see you here. Pumzilla, aka Sunflower, all the way come from she told me last time, like, I'm not from KZN, I'm from Gauteng. Okay, so that's what Pumzilla should say. And Porsche Ada, she come from all the way from Centurion, Pretoria. 7 people watching. Oh, you have the same smile. Come on, guys, now stop it now. Wait, really? We have the same smile with my grandma? Come on, yo. Okay, so I dedicate this session to my beautiful grandma. I grew up seeing my grandma, because we never have like a whiteboard or computer or something. Those days there was no computer, so what we used to do, she used to do actual. So she's gonna buy the paint and paint to the wall and buy us some chalks, and then we're gonna be solving their math, chemis, physics, and all this stuff. So that's all we used to do those days. So the whole village or the whole community is gonna come there and learn. So we used to teach each other. So I'm just waiting for more people to come so we can get started, right? We can get started. Okay, so this session here dedicated to my beautiful one and only grandma, to the heaven. So look, which year was that picture taken? Is that your grandma? Pumzilla asking. Oh yeah, that's my grandma. That picture was taken 2010. Me and my beautiful grandma. Huh? Yeah, that was 2010. Okay? Yeah, I think that time was like, if I'm not mistaken. Man. Yeah. Okay, so I think we can get started here. I see Porsche Ada say, you have the same smile. Sbona Abraham say, yes, Bonnie's here. Bonnie's also is here. So I think we ready to go. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Okay, so since I'm doing this for my grandma, so let me get busy today. So let me ask you guys, right? What would you want me to do? Would you want me to do only financial math, or should I just mix up a lot of questions today? Because we have spent a couple of days doing financial. My question to you, Face, because we have done a lot of financial. Should I do more, or should you take a break and do other stuff and then come back for financial? Because from tomorrow, I'm going to do a lot of past papers. We're going to do a lot of past paper. I'm going to do past paper and then send to our private groups. Okay? To our groups. Please mix. Say, please mix. Pumza say, please mix. Okay, so we're going to mix up a lot of things. So let me just get some more questions. The mix of the question. Since you guys asked me to mix. Okay. Let's mix. Oh, Boniso is here, Pomzilla is here, Porsche is here. Hey, let's mix him, China. So you know what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, let's mix. So I'm gonna teach you a lot of things today. Okay, let's mix. Okay, let me go to the question here and get the question, since you guys want me to mix up. Okay, let's mix. Porsche Odyssey, let's mix. Okay, now let's go and mix right now. Let's go mix. I see a lot of people show me some love there. 2 people click the like button. Show them Twana some love. Today's a very special day, so click the like button, show Twana some love, and then we get started right now. Let me get some question and we get to the business. Okay, we get to the business now. Let me get question here. And then we get to the business. I'm getting some question. Let's make some tuna. Okay, so let me pull the PDF here, and then we get started right now. I'm putting the PDF here. The questions. Then we're gonna mix up question right now, very soon. Let me get some. I'm getting some question right. Just a few minutes, 3 minutes. You should be okay. Let's mix some tuna. Let's mix. All right, we're gonna mix now. We're gonna mix question. Let me see here. Ooh, I like this. Okay, it's a lot of past paper. I've got a lot of past paper question here. Okay. So I'm gonna pull this one now. I'm just thinking out. I'm gonna check it here. Yeah, I'm gonna take this question. Okay, let me put in a flash. I'm gonna. Okay, let me just do this quick. Okay, I'm getting question. See here. I'm getting some question here. Okay, I'm getting some question. Here. Past paper, and then we start now. Very soon. That's okay. I'm still here, right? I'm getting some question, and then we get started. Okay, so I got some question here already. Okay. This that one also. Draw copy. Copy them already. Okay, let me just put in a flash here quick. Let's say QMI. Exam prep. So we can do some past paper here. Okay. Very soon we start past paper. Thanks a lot for showing China some love. Okay. We start very soon. Okay, I'm gonna send it now. So I'm gonna mute my microphone for 2 minutes so I can use the pod to send this past paper so we can start. Let's mix. Hey, look, 6 people watching. Please let me know where you're watching from, and then yeah, we go ahead and start very soon. Okay, I got it. So now I'm gonna send this paper here to this new computer. So we Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. I want to make sure. Hello. Can you hear me? Yeah, yeah. We're gonna start now. Putting the question together. You know, this stuff's supposed to be done long time, like putting this question together. But I didn't expect this that you guys want me to mix up a lot of questions. So give me like 4 minutes. I should put all the questions together and then we get started. Okay. Okay. Also, I'm trying to do some stuff because I don't want to get copyright. Okay. Yes, this is cool. Yeah, this is very interesting. Yeah, I think we should mix up. From now on, we're gonna be mix up questions. Why my computer has been slow? Okay. Okay, if I can get 10 questions here, put them together and then we get started. Now. Oh my god. Why my computer is being shake me now? It's not too fast. But it's coming. It's okay. Phew. Now this not good. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Okay. We start soon. Okay. This is the third question. I'm gonna put 10 questions. Okay, I'm gonna smooth this. Okay, you're gonna see here. Oh shoot. Okay, get this one here. Okay. Okay. Get like 10 questions is cool. Okay, get the first one. Okay, let's get the second one. See, most of these questions have got stuff with a label. of some university. So we don't want to put the label there, and then you might get copyright or you might get sued. So you don't want it to be like that. Even our video might be taken down. That's why I have to make sure I remove any label, any type of labeling. So it means it's just an empty page. Some of them come from different universities or different books or different institutions. These are past material, so I have to make sure I crop it and take only the questions, because there's a lot of strict rules as far as copyright. Okay, sure. Oh my god, you guys could have told me, like, okay. Okay, we start now. If I can get 10 questions that we found. Okay, you know what? Let me just do this here. I must use the common sense now, because if I don't use common sense now, it will take time. Okay, let me use these other computers more faster. Can we just do some here? Okay, yeah, let me use this computer quick. This one is fast. Yes, okay. Sure, guys. I think you could have told me, like, if you want to mix it, so I could have arranged all these things, because just to put the question together is another work. Okay, this one is done. Done. Okay, this one is done also. Done. Okay, I'm done with this. Okay, we go to the next one. Okay, this one here. Okay. Yeah, this computer is fast now. Yes, let's go. Yes, let's go. Yeah, done with that. Let's two. Okay, I just want 10 question here. Two. Okay, let's go 3 here. Oh, I like this. This is very beautiful. This is beautiful. I like this now. All these are past paper. All of them. You guys are gonna like this. Okay, we got that one. Okay, this question number 5. These are the computers very fast. Okay. Question number 6. No. 7. Okay, this one I like it. Okay, yeah. Okay, this one also like it. Yes, let's go. 7. Okay, 3 more. Okay, 8. Number 8. Question 8. Yo. 9. Yeah, I think this is enough if we can do this. I've got already like 9 questions. Okay, let's take this and do it. Okay, maybe one more question. 12. Number 12. Yeah, this is cool. So most of the past papers, like the format of the question come as just like assignment, but they change the number. That's what you have to understand. This what we're going to do today is the past paper. Past paper. Yeah, this one also. Yes. Sure. Fair and trace. Oh, yeah, another group is gonna be mad at me today. Are you guys in ICU? So I must do something for you face because your situation is very crucial. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think this is enough. Okay. Let me just get this quick and put to the question here. Okay. Yeah, this is enough, man. Sure. Okay. Okay. We got a lot of question here. So what I'm gonna do is say, okay. So I'm gonna put it back. So I'm gonna be silence a little bit. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me see if you can hear me. If you can hear me, let me know. Please let me know. Can you hear me or not? No sound still? Well, there's no sound today. What happened? Hello? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, there's no sound here. Why? We can hear you now. Okay, so it seems like you guys can hear me now. Okay, so we have a question right here, right? So let's say here, look, if you can look careful, right? Check this question here. They give it 2 points. Well, yes, we can hear you now. Portia said we can hear you now. So we have a 2 points. You have a first coordinate, second coordinate. They say find the equation of a line. So let me explain to you how to get a equation of a line quick. So then you're very aware how to get a equation of a line before you go ahead and solve the question. Okay, now, for example, let's say you have a 2 coordinate. Okay, let's say you have a, let's say you have a -3 and 5, and you have, let's say, 4 and 1. Now let's say find the equation of a line. This is very easy because first and foremost, you need to know the standard equation of a line. Standard equation of a line is always equal to y equal to mx plus c. In the very step that you do, you have to find the m meaning slope. Okay, the very first step you have to get the slope. These are past paper, right? You have to get a slope. So how are you going to get slope? To get a slope is very, very easy. You say, for me to get slope, which is represented by the letter m, equal to changing y, or say y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Y must be on top and x must be at the bottom. Always, do not forget that. So I'm going to say these coordinates they give to you, these are coordinates. I'm going to say this is going to be x1, y1, and this is going to be x2, and this is going to be y2. So now my slope equal to y2. What is my y2? My y2 is this one here. It's going to be 1 minus bracket. What is the y1? y1 equal to 5. Okay, let's just assume it's this -5. Let's assume it's -5. So I'm going to say slope equal to y2. If you think you get confused, better put bracket. Whenever there's a letter, you put bracket. That's going to save you your time and you not make mistakes. So I'm going to say y2. What is my y2? My y2 equal to 1 minus y1. What is y1? y1 equal to -5. That's why I have to put my bracket so I don't make mistake. Now go to the bottom. x2. What is my x2? x2 is this one here, which is 4 minus x1. What is x1? x1 equal to -3. So I'm going to say bracket -3. So what I'm going to say, negative is going to be positive, because whenever there's a negative is positive, we can plug in the calculator to get the answer. 1 is going to be 1 plus 5 over, this is going to be also positive, because there's a negative and negative. Whenever the sign are the same, it's going to give you positive. So 4 plus 3 equal to 7. 1 plus 5 equal to 6. So on top is going to be 6 over 7. It's going to be 6 over 7. So now we know the value of m. M is a slope which equal to 6 over 7. So I'm going to replace this value of m with a 6 over 7. So you just have to remember slope equal to y2 minus y1 on top, and at the bottom x2 minus x1. So what I'm going to do now, since I know my m, which meaning slope, then I'll replace the position of m with a slope. So I know where my slope at. Where my slope is here. So then I'm going to say y equal to, instead of this slope, I know 6 over 7, 6 over 7x, just x plus your c. The next step, what you have to do, take one of these two coordinates, either one. See? Because I say the coordinate that we have is -3 and 5 and 4 and 1. Take any of these two. Any of these two, does not matter which one you take. Take any. Which one you want me to take? Okay, let me say I'll take this one. Any of the two coordinates. So what you do, come to this equation, since you decided to take this, and then come here and say y. Do I know my y here? Because the problem here, I don't have a c. This was a standard equation. M I don't have a c. Because I replaced this m with 6 over 7, which I calculated by, say, changing y over changing x. So what I'm going to do is say, well, I have to take one of these coordinates. So I decided to take this coordinate. Now I'm going to come here. This is a y. From this coordinate I've taken, do I know my y? Yes, y equal to 1. So I'm going to replace this y with 1 equal sign, 6 over 7, just 6 over 7, bracket. Do I know my x? Oh yes, from these coordinates, because it depends on which coordinate you want. Value of x equals 4, so in this x, I'm going to say 4, and then plus c. So what I'm going to do, 4 times 6 equals 24. It's going to be 4 times 6, 24, 24 over 7. So all this term, I'm going to say 24 over 7. It's going to be 24 over 7. So then what we're going to do, we're going to take all this stuff to the left, because this is a number and this is a number. They must be on one side. So then I'm going to have a 1 minus 24 over 7, because when this jump equal sign, it must change its sign. So since this is positive, when the jump equal sign is going to become negative. So it's going to become 1 minus 24 over 7 equal to c. So then we're going to say, well, it's going to be 1 minus, because this one come here, it's going to be 24 over 7 equal to c. So what is the next step? The next step, we're going to say 1 minus 24 over 7. So come to my calculator. 1 24 over 7. Okay, let me come here today. Calculator. So come here to my calculator. Bracket. Not bracket, just 1 minus 24 over 7. Oh, forgot the 1. I'm sorry. And then this is going to give us negative 17 over 7. So we're going to have negative 17 over 7. So I'll come back here. Let me move my calculator. So I'm going to say, well, I know my c. The value of c equal to negative 17 over 7. So for that being said, let me see. Yeah, for that being said, I'll say, well, now I know my c and I know my m. And that's what I was looking for. I know c and m. M is equal to 24 over 7. So I'll say, finally, the equation of a line equal to y equal to m I know, which was 24 over 7. And here we have an x, just x. This c, where there's a plus, but the value of c equal to negative 17 over 7. And that's going to be your final answer. So then the equation of a line is that one right there. Let me do 2 more questions. Equation of a line equal to 27 over 7 x plus or minus 17 over 7. That's going to be your equation of a line. Okay, but not all the time they're going to give you some like that. Sometimes they can mix up just to confuse you. But hey, look, you know, in math, right, we have a rule which say if you have, like, say, let's say a over b minus c over b, once these denominators are the same, I can write only one denominator, and then here I'm going to say a minus c. Only when the denominator are the same. See what I'm saying? You can do that. Okay, you only write same denominator if it's plus or minus. Like somebody give you k over t minus b over t. So these denominators are the same, so I'm only going to write one, and then I'm going to say k minus b. See? So, because remember, for this test here is going to be multiple choice. So sometimes, let's say you look at your answer and then you don't find that. So maybe they kind of play around with your mind to see if you're going to be able to come out of the situation. So I'm going to say y equal, is this equal? And then since there's a 7, I'm going to say over 1, 7, and there's a 2x. 27x, my apology, minus 17. Okay? But this is your final answer. And now let's say you look at the option, there's nothing, because you know that's a right answer. So what I'm going to do, I can cross multiplication here. I'm going to cross multiplication and say 7 times y. So if, let's say, you don't find this answer, then you're going to simplify further. Let's see how you simplify further. Y times 7, 7y. Equal sign, equal sign. 1 times all of this, 1 times 27x, because you cross 27x, and this will become negative 17. So sometimes your answer could be like that. And all that they do just to confuse you, you know? Or if they don't write like that, they can just mix up. So, okay, maybe that one is not there too. Maybe they take everything to the right, like say 7y When this one come here, it's going to become minus 27x. When this one come here, it's going to become plus 17 equal to 0 because everything went to the left of equal sign. Oh, this could be the answer. So they all do this just to confuse you to see how you can come out of the situation. Let's do some more example of equation of a line. Okay. Somebody give you, for example, let's say negative 2, 1.5, and 3, and 4. They say find the equation of a line. So you have a 2 coordinates and they say find the equation of a line. Let me make my face smaller a little bit because it's like I'm all over the screen. It's not good. Yeah, this is better. So they give you this, say find the equation of a line. So what I'm going to do first and foremost, I know the standard equation of a line is like this: y equal to mx plus c. Y equal to mx plus c. So then the next step, what we have to do first and foremost, find the value of m. M meaning slope. So how are you going to get slope? You say slope, which you reap. Slope, sometimes they call it gradient. Slope or gradient. So how are you going to get slope or gradient? You say, okay, for me to get slope, or the other name of slope is gradient, I'm going to say my gradient, which you represent using letter m, because look here, when you write your standard equation, all you're looking for is m and c. Once you have those two, that's the end of it. You get the equation of a line. So let me find m. So I'm going to get my m. To get my m, I must take y2 minus 1 over x2 minus x1. What is y2 here? Look, this is going to be x1, y1, this is going to be x2, y2. So when you say here y2 minus y1, what is y2? 4 minus minus, and put your bracket whenever there's a number. It's going to help you not make mistake. Minus 1.5. But what is 1.5? You can plug in the calculator like that, or you can say 1.5. If I have to change this to improper fraction, I'm going to say 2 times 1 and then you plus this. So 2 times 1 equal 2 plus 1 equal to 3. You multiply here and then you add there. 2 times 1, 2 plus 1 equal to 3 over this number, which is 2. It's like somebody gives 7, 1 over 3. So how I'm going to say? I'll say, well, if I want to change to improper, just multiply here and then here add. So 3 times 7, 21. You multiply and then you add. 21, 3 times 7, 21 plus 1 equal to 22. Oh, let me write good this 22. 22 over this number, which is 3. So same there, since I don't want to write as a mixed fraction, but you can write like that if you want. And then also I'm going to show you how to plug in the calculator either way. Okay, let me just plug in how it is. 1.5. 1.5 is going to be y1, and then we over x2, because they say x2 minus x1. And if you start with the y2, you must go also with 1 x2 minus x1. Never mix up. So what is the x2? x2, these are x's, which is going to be 3 here, minus bracket x1. x1 equal to negative 2. The reason why I write my bracket so I don't make no mistake. So I'm going to say, well, I can plug that in the calculator. So you don't want to waste no time in exam. And say, well, come here in the calculator. And they plug this. You make it bigger a little bit. I want to make my calculator bigger from now on. So, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my apologies, sorry. 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 So I'm going to come here and they're going to plug right here and say, well, let's plug it in 4. Fraction 4. 4 minus 1.5. What is 1.5? You're going to say, look, if you want to get that mixed fraction, all you do, or what you need to do, just come right here. Where's the mixed fraction here? Calculator, mixed fraction. Yeah, this one here. Shift and then you press that one. Okay. No, that one. Come on now. Okay, you can just do this. Okay, you can say what? 1.5. So I'm going to say 1, and they come to the top. 1 and then over 2. Oh my god, I did a mistake here. No, at the bottom is no, there's nothing here. Kind of confused. Come here. 1.5. Come back. Okay, we're gonna come here, press 2, then go to the top. Go to the top and then you press 1, and then you go to the bottom. Go to the bottom, 1.5, and let's go to the bottom. Right away, bottom again, yes. 3. Oh, I kind of played down. I'm sorry. Okay. What is it doing now? Come on, come into the bottom. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna become 3 minus. Oh, why is it doing this now? Come on, delete. Yeah, it has to go to the bottom, and I apologize, right? It kind of go all over the place. I don't know what happened. Okay, come to the bottom. Yes, go to the bottom. Right to the bottom. Yes, right here. 3 minus 2. Yes, 3 minus 2. And again, the calculator say equal, and this is going to give us a gradient. So our gradient equal to, get the answer? 7/10. So our gradient equals 7/10. You say, okay, gradient or sometimes you call it slope equal to 7/10. So here in the position of M, I'm going to say 7/10. So the next step here, what we're going to do, we're going to have to pick up any of those 2 points. It does not matter which one. For me, I'll take the easy one. I'm not going to take the one with the fraction. I'll take the easy one, which is going to be 3 and 4. So take this one and substitute in this equation. So then I'm going to come here and say, okay, do I have normal y? Yes, and because I decided to check this point. So which one is y between 3 and 4? 4 is y. So here in the position of y, I'm going to say 4 equal sign. Excuse me, 7/10. 7/10. I follow this question. In the position of x, we know it must be 3 because we have taken this point. Bracket 3 plus c. So the next thing here, we just have to solve the file of c. So how we going to solve that is very, very easy. I'm going to say, okay, what 3 times 7? Or you can say 7/10 times 3, which is going to be 21/10. 21/10 is going to be 2.1. You can plug in the calculator slowly, it's going to give you 2.1. And then press ST. So what we're going to do, this is going to come in here because we want to get C alone. So when it comes, it's going to be 4 minus 2.1 equal to, because there's an equal here. CC went there, so we left with only C. So 4 minus 2.1 equal to 1.9 equal to C. So in the position of C is going to become 1.9, and that's going to be equation of a line. Come here, what? 1.9. 1.9. See? So y equal to 7/10 x plus 1.9. And this one here represents slope, or you can write it as decimal. 7.9 is like a 0.7. So if you don't want to write 7.9, you can write 0.7x plus 1.9. Y equal to either way, as long as you follow the rules and regulation, and they should be fine. Okay, let me move my calculator a little bit. And I apologize. Okay, so 7/10 plus 1.9, and you can place that in the calculator if you want, and there's gonna be an SD. Phew. Okay, let's do that question right here. Very easy, man. Okay, let's do this one. So now let's do this question. We have a question right here. So let's say same thing here. Solve the equation of a line. Look, a straight line passes through this point, the first point, the second point. The equation of a line is, so we know the steps, right? The equation of a line always y equal to mx plus c. Y equal to mx plus c. Y equal to mx plus c. So the very first things I have to, like y equal to mx plus c. The very first thing I have to get is slope. What is slope? Y2 minus 1, x2 minus x1. So this is going to be x1, x1, y1, xy, y1, and the second one, okay, what is my coordinate? Let me write here. My coordinate is -6, -13, 1/2. That's the first coordinate. The second coordinate is 4 and -6. So we have here, this going to be x1, y1, and this going to be x2, y2. Now let's come here and get the value of m. So how are we going to get m? M always, which means slope or gradient, is the same thing. We must take y2 minus y1. What is a y2? A y2 means this coordinate here. So I'm going to put my stuff in a bracket because I don't want to make mistake. -13 and a half minus. What is y1? My y1 equal to -6. You see, I pay attention on the sign, because if you leave the sign, then you're in trouble. That's why I put myself in a bracket so I don't forget. What is my y1? My y1 equal to -6 over x2. What is my x2? X2 is this. Is this one? Sorry, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Sorry. And I apologize. Line. What is y2? Y2 we say is this one, right? We say it's -6. So I'm going to say -6 according to how we have labeled it. -6. Put your stuff in the bracket, minus, and put your stuff in the bracket. What is y1? Y1 equal to -13 and a half. -13 and a half. Now go to x2. What is x2? X2 is this, 4. Minus. What is x1? X1 equal to -6. See? Now, negative and negative is positive. See? Negative, positive. So what we're going to do, we're going to plug this in the calculator to get the value of m, which is slope. Come right here. Put in the calculator quick. Oh, I'm sorry. Put this in the calculator quick here. Say, well, let's get the slope. So come right here, erase everything, say fraction, they say -6. -6 minus bracket 13, and then you come, oh, I'm sorry, fraction face. I forgot to put my fraction. You come into the fraction, you go to the fraction face, fraction please. Fraction is coming, yes. Now it's at -6. Oh, it's too much stuff there. No, just a fraction, one fraction. -6, -6 plus 13 fraction, 13 fraction, 13, and then you go to the fraction here. You see 13 is 9, 11, 13. Yes, 13. Okay, go to the right. Go to the right again. And then we come here, we come there, and then we place 1/2, a half. Oh, no. Come on now. 13. 1/2. And then come here, price 13. Come before and then price 13. Price 13. Okay, we're going to price 13 here. Come back. What is that? Okay, go to the top. Press to the back. Press to the back. 13. 13, and then we go to the bottom. Say 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6 equal 10. So I can just say equal 10. But you can plug them how you want if you want. Okay, this equal 10. And then we're gonna put the answer. Get an answer. So that's gonna give a slope. It's gonna give a slope. Okay, so our slope is gonna be, just waiting for it to come, slope equal to 1/20. So our slope equal to 1/20. Let me move my calculator to the right. 1/20 our slope. So our slope 1/20. So since we have a slope, then we're going to take a standard equation of a line and replace the value of m with the slope. So then this equation of y equal to m, what is the slope? M is 1/20, because like y equal to mx plus c. So this m we know 1/20. X is just x plus c. Excuse me. So then what you're going to do, I'm right here, take any of these two coordinates, either take this or that. I'm not going to take the one of the fraction unless both of them are fraction. So I'm going to take this coordinate and say, well, this coordinate must come to this equation here. Now I'm going to come and say, okay, well, y. Do I have a y between these two? So you can take either this or that, but I decided to take this because I don't want to have something with a fraction. So what the value of y? Y equal to -6. So this position of y, I'm going to replace with the -6. In the position of x equal to 4. So this position here, I'm not going to say x now. It's going to be what? It's going to become 4. So we want to get the value of c. So now look, 1 times 4 equal to 4/20. 4/20, if you plug in the calculator, it's going to give you 1/5. You plug in the calculator. So this is going to become, you can plug in the calculator, 1 times 4/20. It's 1/5. So this stuff here is going to become 1/5. So what we're going to do now, I just want to get the value of c. So this is going to come here. So then I'm going to have -6 minus, because this possibly jump over is going to become -1/2. And then here is going to be equal to c. So -6 minus 1/2. -6 minus 1/2. It's going to become, okay, let's come here, plug in the calculator. -6 minus 1/2, or you can say 0.5. Okay. Just wait for the calculator to bring it on, our answer. And -13/2. So you're going to say this equal to -13/2. -13/2. Oh, okay, you can use the calculator, right? You know how to plug. So I don't want to drag again and show you how to plug, because you know how to plug in the calculator. -13/2. So the value of c, instead of this here, I'm going to say -13/2, because I know my c, -13/2. But look, positive and negative is negative. So then I'm not going to say positive, I'll say negative. Negative only. So this is what I have. Because the question was y equal to m, we know 1/5, x, just say x, minus 13/2. But if you can look careful here, do I have that answer? Look careful. No, it's not there. What is our slope here? Our slope. Oh, no. I do something here which don't make sense. So I don't need this. Okay. I apologize. Listen, let me say something. So what was our slope? Our slope equal to 1/5, correct? 1/5. So what I'm going to do, let me just correct some silly mistake here. I made a silly mistake and I apologize. Y equal to mx plus c. So we know our slope equal to 1/5. I'm kind of repeating what I did, right? So I can show you what I did. I want you to do a lot of things once off, and it's not good. So the position of m is 1/5. Okay? Now, we have to take one coordinate. So we decided to take 4 and -6. So the value of y equal to -6, because now we don't have a c. So we're going to say -6 equal to 1/5. What is our x? Our x equal to 4. We're going to say 4 plus c. So now we're going to say now 1 times 4 equal to 4/5 equal to 4/5. So this is going to become 4/5. So the next things, we're going to take this over. So we get the value of c. Okay? But remember, our slope, we already have, which is 1/20. So now this, if you take this over, it's going to become -6 minus 4/5 equal to c, because it's going to jump after equal sign. So it's going to come here, but remember this positive, when you jump equal sign, is going to become negative. Okay? So it's going to come -6 minus 4/5. So it's going to become -6 minus 4/5 equal to c. -6 minus 4/5, you can plug in the calculator, say -6 minus 4/5. 4/5. Oh, cancel this. -6. -6 minus 4.5. No, 4 over 5, my apologies. 4 over 5. And this is gonna give us our answer, which equal to negative 34 over 5. Negative 34. So the value of C equal to negative 34 over 5. So well, C equal to negative 34 over 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Negative 34 over 5. C equal to negative 34 over, oh no, it's not this question, I'm sorry. Negative 34 over 5. So the value of C equal to negative 34 over 5. So this is C. So since you have your C, what you're going to do, you're going to say my equation of a line is going to be like this. Look, y equal to m. What is m? 1 over 5x plus, because this mx plus c. What is the c? C equal to negative 34 over 5. It's going to be plus minus 34 over 5. Now, or you can, what is 34 over 5? Let's put in SD here. Sorry. Plug in SD, 34 over 5. Oh, I did not show you how to plug in the calculator. I was supposed to show you, but hey, you know how to plug in the calculator, so it's not something like very strange or whatever. Negative 34 over 5. And I was wrong actually. I said 34.5. 34.5. And I apologize about that. So this is not 34.5, 34 over 5. 34 over 5. So now equation of a line is gonna be, y equal to m 1 over 5 plus c. What is the c? Negative 34 over 5. Negative 34 over 5. But I told you, right? Plus and minus is going to give you minus, because this plus and minus is going to be just simply minus. So now look here, check. Do you have this one? Look. What is the slope? Whenever something with the x is 1 over 5. But if you can look here, no, none of these are arranged like that. It's like the right y minus something with the x. Like, so now we'll have to do here, we have to play around. And it's none of this. Means I made a mistake somewhere. Oh, this slope is wrong here, man. Look, I made some silly. Why I make a lot of mistakes? I feel like maybe because I had a long day today. It's a very easy question here. Just something you can do for a few minutes. I made a mistake the whole question. Okay. And I apologize. I'm not gonna upload this live because it's a lot of mistake. My mind is no, especially for this question here. It's like I'm repeating almost 10 times. It's very easy question, baby steps. Okay. Let me do it again. It's also good for you to learn. Okay. But I'm not gonna upload this live. Once I'm finished, I'm not gonna upload it. I'll just keep private. So first and foremost, let's find the slope. I made a mistake, right? So I'm gonna say my slope equal to changing y over changing x. This gonna be x1, this gonna become y1, this x2, this can become y2. So y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Okay. So come here and drag all this stuff here. I'm sorry. Come, drag all this stuff here. Now we're gonna say y2 minus y1. So I'm gonna come here and erase everything. And they say fraction, y2. What is a y2? y2, okay, let me put more to the left. y2 equal to negative 6. y2 equal to negative 6. Come bracket y2 equal to negative 6. Bracket, minus y1 equal to negative 13, minus bracket, y1 equal to negative 13. So I'm going to say shift this one here, so it's negative. Okay, negative 13. I'll do it right away. Negative 13. I'll use the calculator straight away, and then we don't have to waste the time. Negative 13, and then come right here 1 over 2. 1 over 2. 1. Look, I'm going to plug it straight away. Over 2. Over 2. I don't have to write down because we want to save a lot of time. Calculator, please. 1 over 2. Okay, 1 over 2. And then we come and close our calculator. Close, close. Go to the bottom. Go to the bottom. And they say, what is x2? x2 equal to 4. Minus, minus. Put your bracket. Okay. Minus. Bracket. x1 equals to negative 6. This is going to help me not make mistake. You plug it straight away, no waste of time. In the calculator, you save your time and you become more accurate because you don't want to make mistake, okay? You don't want to make mistake. So yeah, this is correct. So come here, say equal. Plug that one, say equal to. Why say error? Where did I make mistake? You go and check your bracket. No apologies, something has been wrong with the brackets. Oh, I put 2 brackets. That's why that stuff went to the arrow. So remove 1 bracket right there. Put many brackets. Say equal. Now it's gonna work. Equal, and this is gonna become negative 34 over 5 for sure. Not negative 20 over 4. Oh, negative 3 over 4. You see, I made a mistake. I just copy mistake. That's a mistake I did. I was careless when I was copying that. Okay, so it's 3 over 4. So our slope equal to 3 over 4. Slope equals 3 over 4. 3 over 4. So then I'm going to say my equation of a line so far equal to mx plus cy equal to mx plus c. So we know our m, which is slope, or sometimes we call it gradient, which is 3 over 4x plus c. So the problem, we don't have a c. So how are we going to get c? Take any of this coordinate, but for me, I'll take this one because it does not have a fraction or whatever. So in the position of y, I'm going to say my y equal to negative 6. I will replace here by negative 6, equal sign, 3 over 4. In the position of x, I have equal to 4. I'm going to say equal to 4 plus c. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take all this stuff here to the left. And it's going to help me to get the value of c. So it's going to become negative 6. So I'm not going to write down a lot. I'll just come here, plug in the calculator. Let me pull my calculator back. Look, I use a calculator and do short method. Okay. And this is going to be negative 6. So 3, okay, negative 6. I'm saying, okay. Negative 6. Negative 6 minus 3 over 4. 3 over 4 bracket times 4 bracket 4. Okay, so get an answer right here, and this is gonna give us the value of c because you take negative 6 minus 3 over 4, and this is gonna give us get an answer equal to negative 9. So that's gonna give us negative 9. Okay, so then c equal to negative 9. So I'm gonna say, you see, I just used a calculator. I didn't do a lot of writing. So let me pull back this. C equal to negative 9. C equal to negative 9. So our c equal to negative 9 and our m equal to 3 over 4. So now I can write my equation of a line because I have all I need. Y equal to m equal to 3 over 4 plus c just negative 9 plus minus 9 plus minus minus. So that's going to give us minus. When you have a plus and minus, it's going to give you minus 9. So this is our equation of a line. But if you can look careful here in option, none of these is like that. So means we have to rearrange this equation. So how are we going to rearrange? Look, I'm going to say, well, let me rearrange. Let me see which is going to be the same. Look, so what I'm going to do here, okay, I'm going to say, you see, 3 over 4 multiply by 4, because if you can look, you don't have that. Let me see. No, y minus. No, because this is 3 over 4 slope. So it look like this, but let's look careful. Yeah, it's that one. Because if I take this one here, because this answer is correct, but it's not an option. So it's more of the playing around. If I can take this to the left, it's going to become y. This is going to become minus 3 over 4 x equal sign equal to -9. And that's going to be option number 1. Look, family, we have to stop here for today. I want to continue further, but I think it's not going to be fair for the other group. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a multiple class in the morning. I'll make a lot of videos. So if you have a time in the morning, please check me out. Or maybe you're at lunch or whatever, I'll make the video. And then I'm going to post in a group and then you guys can watch. It's going to be live streamed. So that I have to be very, very fair for other people. So, you know. And it's all my fault because I start earlier, but I don't know that you have to have a mix of questions, but I'll put all together mix of questions. Then we're going to do this question. For example, let me show you. So we're going to be doing stuff like this. Let me show you. Like these. These are past paper, all of them. We're going to be doing over and over and over and over, over and over and over and over. And when you have a time, also watch those videos which is in the group, okay? Thanks a lot for time. I'm not going to do a lot of talking today because other people are waiting. They're not going to be happy. And to make sure everybody's happy, even though the session today was very, very short. But you can see we're going to do all this question here. You see this question here? That I'm tracing. An amount of that one deposit to account saving. Okay, 12 months later, this was added into account at the interest per annum compounded quarterly. And then a 95 per annum compounded monthly for second year. The total amount, I'm going to do this one also. All of these I'm going to do. So for that being said, thanks a lot for time, man. I want to wish if I can be here longer, but I'm going to make a lot of video. I'll post it in our private group or in our private chat. And yeah, don't worry about it. I'll do all this question because I have all the past paper question. We're going to go through first time, second time. Like tomorrow, I'm going to go through all the past paper. And then at night, you're going to go again through past paper. It's going to be like that, mix up. Because now it's going to have to be mix up. The rest of the stuff, we can do. I think we can do anytime after 11. Anybody was available because anytime on or after 11, just let me know. We can do it. Could be midday, 3, 4, 5. See? Yes, it can be better. And then other people they can rewatch. I'll try to be very, very specific to the paint and stuff like that. And I'll put all the past paper together because you see, like today, what wastes a lot of time for me is to put this question together. You can see it's like another thing. It takes a lot of time to, and also try to avoid the copyright because now if you leave the stuff there with other label of other books or whatever, they take it down. And it's not going to be good for you. It's not going to be good for us. Yeah, stuff like that. Thanks a lot for your time and understand for that. I say thanks a lot of peace. And yeah, we can talk the rest of the stuff on a private chat. See? We're going to talk in private chat, but I'm going to mix up a lot of questions, and I appreciate for you to come through. I see Portia Ara there, Pumzile, and Portia Ara. It's only Pumzile and Portia Ara today. That's all I see here. Pumzile, Portia Ara. Portia Ara is all over the place. And it's Bonnie Sauce. Bonnie Sauce is here. So it's almost 3 people. Thanks a lot for time. I appreciate it. So I'll see you very soon. Don't forget to click the like button. The video was very short, but you know, I always have a great intention. Just like yesterday, we had a very long session, and you know, I'll make sure that something that I learn or something that I'm laying that if I want to say session, it has to be 1 hour. Like whatever I want to go through, question, whatever I have to prepare and put them together in a slide for 1 hour before. Because if you do like 20 minutes, it's getting delayed. There's a lot of things behind, and you saw how I was putting this stuff together right the way you were waiting for me. So thanks a lot for time, and I appreciate for always being here. Peace, and I'll see you tomorrow morning or afternoon, midday, and night time. Okay? And please, you got time, go to our private group there. You know, I share a lot of private classes, private video. You watch those ones. Okay? Those are very, very important. Okay? Because you can see like this question here about exponential, this one from financial math. We're going to do this question. Very, very interesting question. I'll do with you guys. Thanks a lot for being here. And I appreciate. Thanks for the love. Thanks for you to be here. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye. Bye-bye.